I'd like to welcome y'all to our last meeting of Commissioners Court for 2022. I made it. That's right. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Tuesday, December 20th, 2022 meeting of the Denton County Commissioners Court. At this time, I'd like to welcome Randy Sheffield with Denton Bible, who's going to lead us in our invocation, and our pledges will be led by Judge Forrest Beal. I'd like to remind everybody to turn off your cell phones, and if you'll please stand.
Well, again, my name is Randy Sheffield. I am with the Care and Support Ministries at Denton Bible Church, and it's a joy to be here and bring to you greetings from our senior pastor, Tom Nelson, and our church family, and Merry Christmas as well. It's a great time of the year, isn't it? So please join me as I pray. Father, as we come before you this morning, we thank you for who you are, Father. We remember, dear God, that your loving kindness, that your tender mercies are new to us every day, and Father, that you are faithful. Father, you have told us that we're to pray for our governments and the people that are in charge of us, and to that end, Father, I want to commit this group to you today, thanking you for them, and Father, how that they serve you and serve our community so well, and Father, for the law enforcement, the fire department, for the first responders that serve our community, we're grateful. We thank you for them. And Father, we think about the fact that we live in challenging days, and Father, yet these are days of great opportunity. And to that, Father, I pray that you would give this group just great wisdom, great discernment as they make the decisions, as they lead us, as they lead this community, as they serve you and serve us so well. So we commit all of these things to you, thanking you for this incredible season that we have to remember the birth of our Savior, to remember Christ. And it's in his name we pray. Amen. Amen. Thank you.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
All right. Well, thank you, Randy, and thank you, Judge, for doing that. All right. At this time, I would like to go forward in our agenda to item 3B, which is approval of a resolution recognizing Judge Margaret Barnes's retirement and any appropriate action. And Judge Barnes, if you'll please approach, and we will read this proclamation, have some comments. We'll let you have the last word, okay? As we promised to let that happen, all right? And we're glad to have you here, and I know you've got several guests in attendance as well, so we'll welcome y'all. So this is a resolution honoring Judge Margaret Barnes for 23 years of service to Denton County, the Denton County Commissioners Court, Denton County, Texas, during a regular session on the 20th day of December, 2022. Consider the following resolution. And whereas Judge Barnes will retire on December 31st, 2022, after serving the citizens of Denton County for 23 years. And whereas Judge Barnes was appointed to the 367th District Court on August the 1st, 2010, presiding over family, civil, and criminal law matters. And whereas Judge Barnes was appointed to Denton County Court of Law number 2 on May the 1st, 2002, where she presided over civil cases and occupational driver's license matters. And whereas Judge Barnes was appointed as the Denton County Probate Master on November the 1st, 1999, and set about to dispose of mental health cases more efficiently while administering justice. And whereas Judge Barnes has volunteered with CASA of Denton County for the last 21 years, serving as a celebrity waiter at their annual fundraising event, and was honored on 4 separate occasions during her years of service. Whereas Judge Barnes joined the Denton County Mental Health Treatment Court in 2017 with the mission to reduce recidivism in our community while providing treatment and stability for mentally ill offenders. And whereas during her time with Denton County, Judge Barnes maintained a high level of excellence while conducting herself in an exemplary manner as a representative of the court and of the county. And whereas Judge Barnes looks forward to being able to see her children more, taking vacations and traveling abroad with her husband. And whereas the Denton County Judiciary wishes Judge Margaret Barnes well in her retirement and recognizes her for 23 years of contributions to Denton County, now therefore be it resolved, the Denton County Commissioners Court, Denton County, Texas, does hereby extend to Judge Margaret Barnes our sincere and grateful appreciation for her dedicated service to Denton County. We congratulate Judge Barnes on her well-earned retirement and extend our best wishes to her for continued success, happiness, and good health in the years to come. Done in open court this 20th day of December, 2020, upon a motion made by Commissioner Edmondson, second by Commissioner Mitchell. Members, do you have any comments to add?
Start at that end. Ladies first today.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Diane.
I can't get my finger.
Okay.
Is there a second? Like, really?
Well, I don't know if I second you or not. Margaret and I go way back to our Louisville days with Ron Neiman. We were working in Ron Neiman's office as assistant city attorney while I was in office in Louisville. And I just want to thank you for your service there, Margaret. We've been through a long time and had good times, had some fun times, some really fun times with the dress supposedly being stolen and all kind of fun things that we've had. I want to thank you for the service you provided Denton County. There is no one better that cares about the citizens and the kids and things than you, Margaret. I've seen that firsthand for all these years. I just appreciate you, and I appreciate your friendship. Congratulations on your wedding. Those daughters have grown up while you were here at Denton County. Thank you for all that you do, and I don't know why you're going home. You don't have any grandkids yet, so I guess you can sit and wait for them to get there and be ready to sit and keep them. Okay, Margaret, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
I've enjoyed the time we've spent together, and
We
we're
grew
not
up-
gone.
We grew up together.
We grew
so
up
that was
together,
fun
yeah.
in Louisville. A
So
lot of fun things
I'm not
together.
going to say happy retirement. I'm just going to say so long for now.
Okay.
Okay?
Wow, well, that's a hard act to follow, Commissioner. But Judge Barnes, we go back a long way as well. I remember when you first became a judge, and we were all so excited for you, and lo and behold, you turned out to be every bit as good as we thought you would be. So thank you so much for that. And by the way, I think it's going to be even more fun traveling as a newlywed than just traveling. So enjoy, and it's so good to have people like you as role models for others who wish to be judges and community service. Thank you.
And it's 17 days now. We've been married 17
But who's
days.
counting?
Who's counting?
17 days.
The judge, man,
Yes.
the judge, yeah, I'm not gonna say we go back a long way, but we do go back a long way. So, yeah, I have had nothing but utmost respect for you. In any position that you've had in the judiciary, as well as any philanthropic, and that doesn't necessarily mean a lot of money, but a lot of time that you put in to different organizations through our county. And you were involved in so much. I mean, I can't go down the list that you were, and you gave of yourself. And, sitting on the bench, you make, and specifically in the benches that you sat in, you can leave here knowing that through God's help and your help, that those people that you served and made decisions over, that you controlled some of their destiny for the good. And you can look back and say, As someone said to me, well done, good and faithful servant.
Thank you, that's very nice.
And
Very kind.
I sincerely mean that.
Thank you very much. And you too.
Well, easy on that, but, Judge, congratulations first off on your marriage. And second, to Ron's point, you've given, not just from the judge position, but everything else you've contributed to the citizens of the county. And it's not easy to do that. There's a lot of sacrifices that individuals like yourself give, to be such a proponent of so many avenues within the county. And it's greatly appreciated, even though you don't always hear the thank you. And that's not why we do it, right? We do it because our heart tells us to do that, and God has led us that way. But I'll tell you thank you today, and thank you for 23 years. And I wish you the best of luck in the next ventures you decide to do.
I'll come back when it's 23 for you.
Oh, I won't make 23, but thank you.
He's too old for that. He'll be, no.
Do it.
Well,
Hope God doesn't want that.
well, Judge, thank you for your, congratulations, first of all. Congratulations on 23 years with the county. And I want to thank you for answering the call to public service. And I echo so many of the comments that the other members have already extended. And I'll tell you, I hear in my travels around the county for the last 16 years as being in office, I hear lots of feedback from individuals who've gone through the court system, regardless which side of the party they were on. And I've always heard glowing comments about you. And people talk about your judicial temperament. They believe that they were treated fairly as they went through the process. And I think that's just a great report card from individuals. And so I want to thank you, as Commissioner Marchand said, your advocacy for the kids and other different volunteer activities that you've been a part of. And so thank you. And you did definitely leave things better than you found it, and in the lives of the people across the county for over 2 decades. So thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. I say it has been really an honor to be a judge in Denton County. I think we have judges that have been here longer and shorter, and it's been a pleasure every single day. And it's been my pleasure working with all of you throughout the years. But thank you very much. This is really meaningful. This is very kind of you. And I'll be back to visit. Anyway, thank you very much.
All right, well, congratulations. And we do have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously.
Get another surgery. Yeah.
Big day.
Thank you. Really nice.
Yeah, that's true. I was a door, actually. Yeah, no, we'll leave it at that. Oh, did you get your? Yeah. You sure yours wasn't shaven?
No, it wasn't. I was afraid this morning. I can just see.
Oh, I know, wow. When you dry your hair, you want to dry it hard, don't you? Oh, man, just so it didn't tear it open.
All right. All right, here we go. We will, next let's go to Item 3C, approval of a resolution recognizing Jackie Soltzbaugh's retirement and any appropriate action, and Commissioner Marchant is going to read this one.
Come on up, Jackie. Oh, my. Okay. Nothing that I say in this resolution, this is from the county. You and I have had long talks about your impact on my life and what you have brought to me. And thank you, Rick, for sharing her all these years. We've been through a lot, and been through a lot. Oh, crud. Okay.
It's all right. Take your time.
And you know that I love you. And you, folks have to understand, when you have an administrator or you're a political figure, that you can stumble at times and you can trip at times. And I would tell you that in those times that it happened to me, or potentially happened to me, that Jackie was there to ensure, to pick me up, lift me up, because I'd always say, hey, did I sound stupid when I said this or whatever? And she would always say, no, you didn't sound stupid. You sounded dumb, but you didn't sound stupid. And we would have a lot of theological discussions. But your greatest attribute to this county and the employees of this county was your courtesy, your demeanor, your helpfulness. You know, in our commissioner's offices, we get phone calls from people about everything in the county. Everything in the county. And it's very, very easy to hand those off to somebody else. But Jackie would sit there and talk them through it and get them through it. And what a gift. What a gift. So I want you to know how much I appreciate you and love you, and I'm going to miss you. And thank you, Rick, for sharing her with us all these years. So let me try to read this, okay? The Denton County Commissioners Court, Denton County, Texas, during a regular session on the 20th day of December 2022, considered the following resolution. Whereas Jackie Soltzbaugh has been a loyal employee with Denton County since September 13, 2000, and will retire on December 31st of 2022 after more than 22 years of service. And whereas Jackie started as a court clerk handling truancy cases for then Judge Ron Marchant. She's been with me a long time. And was promoted to full-time, and then on September 17, 2003, was promoted to senior clerk. And whereas on January 1st, 2007, Jackie was promoted to chief court clerk for Judge Patty Larson. The same year, she was a finalist for the John A. Scott 2007 Employee of the Year Award. She continued as chief clerk for Judge Gary Blanson. Whereas Jackie was promoted to chief administrator for Commissioner Ron Marchant on October 24, 2016, where she assisted Commissioner Marchant in managing the creation, and she did a yeoman's job of the creation of My Family Health Clinic, which opened for employees and retirees in September of 2021. And I want all the employees of this county to know all the work behind that Jackie did to make that a reality for not only this Commissioner's Court, but for the employees of this county. Jackie helped deliver harvested fruits from the Precinct 2 Community Grove and took the produce to area food pantries. She plans to spend time after retirement with family, enjoy her 3 granddaughters, and they're a mess, I tell you, as well as traveling, reading, Bible study, and volunteering in her church. That's her heart. Now therefore be it resolved in the Denton County Commissioners Court, Denton County, Texas, does hereby extend to Jackie Saltzbaugh our sincere and grateful appreciation for your dedicated service to Denton County. We congratulate you, Jackie, on your well-earned retirement and extend our best wishes. Before I say the last part of this, you guys don't know how I had to bribe her just to stay with me all that time. Over and over, she wanted, this could happen a long time ago. And extend our best wishes to her for continued success, happiness, and good health in years to come. Done in open court by this 20th day of December 2022 upon a motion made by myself.
Second.
We have a motion by Commissioner Marchant, second by Commissioner Mitchell. All right. Ron, you already made some comments. Members, any other comments before?
Yes, ma'am. Or yes, sir, to this, yes, ma'am. First off, I want to thank you so much for the dedication to the county for 22 years. But more importantly, thank you to the dedication to Commissioner Marchant. Obviously, it's a huge impact, and you did an unbelievable job for him. And I just want to thank you for that.
Thank you, ladies.
Jackie, I heard about you a long time before I met you through Donna Gale. And as Ron always says, as he said now, our administrators are like our family. You do all kinds of things to help us. And as he said, when we're about to step into something, you knock our hand or feet away so we won't mess up.
That's right.
And I know I got ready to send many emails, and Donna would holler, wait, don't send that yet. So I want to thank you for your service to the county, to the employees with the Employee Health Clinic, to Ron, because you administrators make us better.
Amen.
We cannot do it without our administrators helping us. Everyone else help, but you all are the closest to us, and you're the ones that have your finger on our emotions and make sure that we don't, as Ron said, look stupid. Because we can do some stupid things sometimes, and you all help us. I want to thank you. Go home and enjoy those grandgirls and just enjoy yourself. And I won't say retired, because you'll probably find something else to do. With 3 grandgirls, you already have something to do.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for your service here at Denton County, and thank you for loving Ron enough to stay with him for all these years. It takes some love to stay with him. I appreciate all you've done. Keep up the good work. Be blessed. Enjoy yourself. And Rick, you got a home now, so she'll have some honeydews to do. Be blessed.
Jackie, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to know you very well, but I've gotten to know Ron pretty well, working with him these last 4 years, and I just have to say, you're a wonderful woman to be able to work with him for all these years. It must have been a lot of fun, let's just put it like that, because we have a lot of fun here with the commissioners. So thank you for what you've done for him, because by making him happy, it makes the rest of us happy. Thank you. Enjoy your retirement and those grandgirls, and thank you so much again.
Jackie, thank you for your decades of service. And I was listening to Ron read your career outlines. You've worked with a lot of elected officials over time, and I know that can be difficult and challenging, but also rewarding. And really thank you for always taking good care of Ron. And I know that through so many things, all these years, different projects and initiatives he was working on, you were right there behind the scenes. And Ron is very much an idea guy, and you helped implement that. And as Ron said, I was a commissioner a long time, and I know what those phone calls are like coming in. And there are all different kinds of constituent requests, and him to redirect people, or sometimes go ahead and handle it yourself, and navigate people through the county process, or sometimes a state process, or federal. And thank you for being such a great subject matter expert, and your years of public service served you well and served the citizens well, and obviously Commissioner Marchant. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and you'll be missed. All right, it's all yours.
I'd like to
You may want to
say,
pull that mic over just a little bit, Jackie. There you go. Is it on?
I'd like to say how grateful I am to Judge Marchant for giving me the opportunity to have a career with Denton County, and to Commissioner Marchant for having the confidence in me to be his chief administrator. We've shared lengthy conversations, lots of laughter, and I will cherish all the memories. Thank you.
All right, thank you, thank you. All right. Well, we have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously.
Where's the judge at? Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Thanks for everything.
Miss you.
Congratulations, man. Thank you so much for taking care of Ron. You want to go to the pew? You want to go to the pew for yours?
All right.
Okay, cool.
We're going to do the rest of this agenda here quickly. I think it's all pretty standard or routine, and then we're going to do Commissioner Marchant's right at the end. So let's go to, we have no one registered, Cheryl, for item number 1 for public input for items not listed on the agenda. So we'll go to item 2, which are consent agenda. Members, is there any
Move to
items you'd
approve.
like to pull? We have a motion for approval by Commissioner Williams. Second by Commissioner Evanson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Our consent agenda today is item 2A, approval of order making appointments and any appropriate action. Item 2B, approval of interdepartmental transfers. Item 2C is approval of payroll. Item 2D, approval of budget amendment request 100420 for the Justice of the Peace Precinct 6 to transfer $2,400 from administrative supplies to administrative equipment. The funds are needed to replace office furniture to be used by the newly elected judge in any appropriate action. Item 2E is approval of budget amendment request 100480 for technology services to transfer $6,863 to administrative equipment from telecommunications and network technology software services to cover the purchase cost and installation of a segment floor-to-ceiling wall panel system to convert existing shared office space into 2 offices in any appropriate action. And item 2F is a road superintendent report for the month of November 2022. This is presented for recording purposes only. In any appropriate action. Item 5A is approval of the bill report, payments from CSCD, Community Corrections, TAIP, Sheriff's Training, Sheriff's Forfeiture, VIT interest, and DA forfeiture funds are presented for recording purposes only. Mr. May.
Thank you, Judge. I have 6 additions today. The first one is to Silsbee Ford for $82,645.50. I have Atmos Energy for $5,822.94. City of Denton for $9,023.01. To Verizon for $151.96. Another to City of Denton for $485 even. And another one to Verizon for $75.98.
Perfect, thank you. Do we have a motion to approve the bill report as amended?
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Marchant. second by Commissioner Mitchell. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is item 6A, approval award for ITB 22-2730, Old Alton Concrete Repair Project to G-Rod Construction LLC, and any appropriate action.
Move to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Williams, second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is item 6B, approval of specifications and authority to advertise for RFP 22-2724, telepsychiatry services for inmates, and an appointment of an evaluation committee include Dr. Marty Buchanan, Denton County Public Health Authority, John Kissinger, Correctional Health Administrator, Shannon Sprayberry, Correctional Health Manager, and Tommy Houston, Public Safety and Courts Manager, and any appropriate action. Chair move for approval, second by Commissioner Williams. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is item 6C, approval of exemption from bidding and renewal for quick-base COVID vaccine portal software according to section 262.024A2 of the local government code, and any appropriate action. Motion by Commissioner Mitchell, second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is item 6D, approval of exemption from bidding and renewal of the Mazic Care Vaccine Flow Appointment Administration Software according to section 262.024A2 of the local government code, and any appropriate action. Chair move for approval.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Mitchell. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any
Aye.
opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is item 6E, approval of exemption from bidding and renewal of the sole source software enterprise agreement between Denton County and Environmental Services Systems Research Institute Incorporated. This is ESRI for GIS-related consulting, premium support, training, and licensing for ARC GIS roads and highways in amount of $70,900. Motion by Commissioner Edmondson, second by Commissioner Mitchell. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is item 6F, approval of purchase of 3 ADEC dental chairs for public health dental from Henry Schein Dental in the amount of $53,653.73 through Minnesota Multi-State Contracting Alliance for Pharmacy, the MMCAP, Cooperative Contract MMS 1900159, at any appropriate action.
Move to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Williams, second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is item 6A, approval of purchase of a John Deere skid steer from RDO Equipment in amount of $65,876.33 through the Sourcewell Cooperative Contract 032119JDC for the Department of Transportation and Engineering.
Move to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Williams, second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is item 6H, approval of purchase of a Peterbilt 567 haul truck. This is a Ford 550 service truck and a Ford 750 patch truck from Rush Truck Centers in the amount of $499,939.26 through the Buy Board Cooperative Contract 601-19, and any appropriate action.
Move to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Williams, second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion?
Only that, thank you, that's a good parting gift for me, thanks.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
The patch truck's what, he needs,
I thought the telepsychiatry was your going
not for
away
Harry.
present.
I don't do well with backing things big like that into parking spots, but thank you anyway. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is item 6I, approval to rescind court order 22-01036 dated December the 6th, 2022, and approve purchase of a Gimel software update from Carasoft Technology Corporation, amount of $54,784.80 to the Texas Department of Information Resources Cooperative Contract DIR TSO 4288. Motion by Commissioner Edmondson, second by Commissioner Mitchell. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is item 7A, approval of budget amendment request 100430 to increase revenues and allocate expenditures for salaries, assistance in the amount of $48,798 for the local public health services regional and local services system grant, and any appropriate action.
move to approve.
We have a motion by Commissioner Williams, second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is item 7B, approval of budget amendment request 100440 to increase revenues and allocate expenditures for salary, assistance, benefits in the amount of $73,491 and $1,422 for medical supplies for a total amendment of $74,913 for public health primary care grant and any appropriate action. Motion by Commissioner Mitchell, second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is item 7C is approval of budget amendment request 100450 to increase revenues and allocate expenditures for salaries, assistance, benefits in the amount of $86,592 and $12,395 for maintenance and operations for a total amendment of $98,987 for a total for our public health Hansen's disease control grant in any appropriate action.
So,
Motion by Commissioner Mitchell, second by Commissioner Marchant. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. I would like to go to 13C to respect our judge's time here. Let's go to 13C, and this is approval of transferring the Family Drug Court from the 442nd District Court to the 367th District Court effective January 1st, 2023, and any appropriate action. The chair will move for
Second.
approval. Second by Commissioner Williams. Judge Hartling, would you like to provide any comments, ma'am? We're glad to have you here. I thought we'll get y'all out of here so you can get back to your docket instead of hearing these budget amendments.
Thank you, I
So, you
appreciate
bet.
that. I'm just here for questions and, sorry, and he was also here for questions. This has been in the works for probably about 6 or 7 months, but I just wanted to answer any questions. But I do think your approval of this would be in the best interest of the program.
Perfect, good. Well, all right, members, is there any questions?
does that mean that you will not be involved in that drug program any longer?
It does.
Well, I want to tell you what an unbelievable impact that you have made through that drug court. And you better do just as well, sir. Because you have big shoes to fill. And I don't mean that from
Little
the-
shoes, little shoes.
Little shoes.
Little shoes.
Little
Very
shoes.
effective, very heartfelt.
It's gonna be big effectiveness.
Shoes. Yeah, she has done an
Yeah.
amazing job. This county has been blessed by her service, and a numberable amount of families have been touched by her work.
Absolutely, they have. Absolutely, they have.
Well, he's going to do a great job, and he's going to make the program. I just can't wait to see where he's going to take the program. He's going to do a great job and make it much better than anything I could have ever done.
Well,
But thank you for your kind words.
Thank you for your
Thank you, Judge
service.
Hoyt.
Yeah, thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Judge Hartling, I'm glad you're here because I do want to give a public shout out to you because my schedule doesn't always allow me to go to your graduations, but we send proclamations and Commissioner Mitchell is very faithful about attending, but it's one of my favorite things that happens here at the county because you hold the individuals accountable as they go through the process. Sometimes it takes them longer than others, as you're making sure they're doing everything necessary. But it's really a team effort, and you're a great leader of the team. You are a great leader of the team, and to get to see those lives transformed for the better, and they're changed, and the lives of their children are changed for the better. It's not just the individual going through it, but to see the grandparents there, and everyone's happy to see those different individuals turn their life around. And that's the business we should be about. And so I just want to thank you for bringing this to the court many, many years ago. I love the idea then, still a big fan of it. I'm glad the court was supportive then, and it really is a best practice, and you should be always commended for starting this, and it was a great legacy that you began. And so I really want to thank you personally and on behalf of all the people who went through it. Thank you, Judge.
Yes,
thank
thank
you.
you. Appreciate you.
Thank you. And I appreciate all the support that you've given us over the years. It means a lot to these individuals that come through to be able to, talk to Commissioner Mitchell and Judge Eads and for you to attend their graduations. It just means a lot because they never thought that they would ever be in the same room with anybody of your caliber. So thank you for the support.
They
I
may not, they
love
may not have
doing
gone through a graduation, you know. What?
I love doing it. It's always
fun.
so exciting to see them go through these classes
And the kids,
learn.
and the
Yeah,
kids there and
yeah.
everything. It's just
And their
really-
family members. And thank you for allowing me to do it.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any other comments? All right, well, thank you again, Judge, and we wish you all the best on your ventures with it as well, so.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate you taking us out of order, so.
Absolutely, absolutely. I usually am better about that. I think, they're not just here for Ron's retirement, they're here for the others, so. All right, we have a motion, a second. Any other comments? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next, let's get back to budget amendments. Let's go to item 7D, which is approval of budget amendment request 100460 to increase revenues and allocate expenditures for salary assistance benefits in the amount of $182,489 for the public health expanded primary health grant and any appropriate action.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Mitchell. Chair will second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is item 7E, approval of budget amendment request 100470 to increase revenues and allocate expenditures for salary assistance benefits in the amount of $130,951 and $19,426 for maintenance and operations for a total amendment of $150,377 for the public health TBPC tuberculosis prevention and control state grant and any appropriate action. We have a motion by Commissioner Mitchell, second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is item 7F, approval of budget amendment request 100490 for the county jail to transfer $61,487 from non-departmental out-of-county prisoner contingency to county jail out-of-county prisoner expense to cover the cost of inmates housed in the Cook and Montague County jails due to a shortage of detention officers and any appropriate action.
Move to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Williams, second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is item 8A. This is a report from Human Resources regarding hiring actions of elected officials. This is presented for recording purposes only. Mr. Hernandez.
Judge, Commissioners, good morning. We have one promotion in Commissioner Precinct 2, one new hire in adult probation, one rehire in adult probation, one new hire in juvenile probation, one promotion in juvenile probation, two new hires in the sheriff's office, two rehires in the sheriff's office, two promotions in the sheriff's office, two new hires in the tax office, and one new hire in the Texas Agri-Life Extension. That's it for this week.
Perfect, good, thank you. This is presented for recording purposes only. Next is called a 8B, approval of the creation of a temporary slot for a program manager for County Criminal Court Number 3. This is our Veterans Court and any appropriate action. Chair will move for approval.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Williams. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you much, sir. Thank you, Judge, for being here. Next is item 9A, approval of amendment number 1 to the local public health services grant contract number HHS 001022500001, revising the statement of work to insert a requirement for grantee to biannually submit financial status reports and any appropriate action.
I move approval.
A motion by Commissioner Mitchell, second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. There'll be no action on 13A for now. We'll go ahead and skip that. Let's go to 13B, approval of the United Way of Denton County Incorporated funding request to fulfill allocation of American Rescue Plan for housing assistance, nonprofit assistance, and food assistance due to COVID-19 and any appropriate action.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Mitchell, second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. We'll do 13E after executive session and D. Let's go to 13F. This is approval of a memorandum of understanding between the City of Denton, Texas and Denton County, Texas related to the U.S. Department of Justice Edward Byron Justice Assistant Grant. This is JAG program and any appropriate action.
Move to second.
Motion by Commissioner Edmondson, second by Commissioner Williams. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 14A, approval of a county judge bond for Andy Eads as Denton County Judge re-elect in the amount of $10,000 with a premium of $178 to come from auditor line item 0155101040, general funds, county official bonds, and any appropriate action. Motion by Commissioner Edmondson, second by Commissioner Mitchell. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 14B, approval of the county treasurer bond for Cindy Yates Brown as Denton County Treasurer re-elect in an amount of $500,000 with a premium of $6,213 to come from auditor line item 0155101040, general funds, county official bonds, and any appropriate action.
Move to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Williams, second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. 14C is approval of the county probate judge bonds for David Jan as Denton County Probate Court 1 Judge-elect and Chris Everett as Judge Probate Court Number 2 Judge-elect in the amount of $500,000 each with a premium of $6,213 each to come from auditor line item 0155101040, general funds, county official bonds, and any appropriate action. Motion by Commissioner Edmondson, second by Commissioner Mitchell. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 14D, approval of the constable bond for Johnny Hammonds as Denton County Constable Precinct 1 in the amount of $1,500 with a premium of $93 to come from auditor line item 0155101040, general funds, county official bonds, and any appropriate action.
Move to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Edmondson, second by Commissioner Williams. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 14E, approval of re-elect and elected Justice of the Peace Precinct 1, Precinct 2, Precinct 3, Precinct 4, Precinct 5, Precinct 6 bonds in the amount of $5,000 each with a premium of $178 each to come from auditor line item 01551040, general funds, county official bonds, and any appropriate action. Motion by Commissioner Edmondson, second by Commissioner Mitchell. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 14F, approval of interlocal cooperation agreement between Denton County, Texas and the city of North Richland Hills, Texas for the purpose of allowing the purchase of goods and services from vendors selected through the competitive bidding process as authorized by section 791.025 Texas Government Code and any appropriate action.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Mitchell, second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 14G, approval of master software as a service agreement with Securonics Incorporated and the purchase of the Securonics Next Gen SCIM solution from NextSync Network Solutions through the Texas Department of Information Resources Cooperative Contract DIR CPO 4866 in the amount of $81,750 to come from auditor line item 0166611066 Technology Services, Information Security for year one subscription and implementation costs as recommended by Kevin Carr, Chief Information Officer.
Move to approve.
With motion by Commissioner Williams, second by Commissioner Marchant. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. And next is 14H, approval of enterprise agreement between Denton County and Environmental Systems Research Institute for the purchase of jazz-related products and services with the first-year payment amount of $67,660 to come from auditor line item number 0166611055 Technology Software Services Geographic Information Systems as recommended by the Denton County Technology Services Department. Any appropriate action. Motion by Commissioner Marchant, second by Commissioner Mitchell. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 14I, approval of the 2022-2023 interlocal cooperation agreements for ambulance services between Denton County, Texas and the City of Aubrey Ambulance Services, Justin Volunteer Fire Department Ambulance Services, Pilot Point Fire Department Ambulance Services, Sanger Fire Department Ambulance Services, City of the Colony Ambulance Services, Town of Prosper Fire Department Ambulance Services, and the Town of Trophy Club Ambulance Services, and any appropriate action.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Marchant, second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 14J, approval of the 2022-2023 interlocal cooperation agreements for the Aubrey, for fire protection service between Denton County, Texas and the City of Aubrey Fire Department, Double Oak Volunteer Fire Department, Justin Volunteer Fire Department, Oak Point Fire Department, Pilot Point Fire Department, Ponder Volunteer Fire Department, Town of Prosper Fire Department, Sanger Fire Department, the City of the Colony Fire Department, Town of Trophy Club Fire Department. Any appropriate action?
Move to approve.
Second.
By Commissioner Williams, second by Commissioner Marchant. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next is 14K, approval of the 2022-2023 Interlocal Cooperations Agreement, ICAs, for library services between Denton County, Texas, and Louisville Public Library, Little M Public Library, Sanger Public Library. Any appropriate action?
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Marchant, second by Commissioner Edmondson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next, let's go to item 17, which is community updates, and we'll start with Commissioner Precinct 1.
Just wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. Please be safe.
I like it. All right. Commissioner Marchant.
Merry, 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 Merry Christmas.
All right, I get
And be
that.
safe.
All right. Commissioner Mitchell.
Merry Christmas.
Very good. I second that motion. Commissioner Edmondson.
Thank you all so much, those of you we were honoring today as retiring, and to the people who have retired before they did. We appreciate you all so much, and we wish all the citizens of Denton County a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year.
Absolutely. As I think about this time of year, this is our last meeting of this year, and it's a time of transition. We have several new office holders coming on board. We're excited about welcoming them to the Denton County family, and it's during this time of transition, there's sometimes staff changes and so forth. And I just want to thank everyone for their years of service to the county. We're excited about welcoming our new office holders to the county, welcoming them to the Denton County work family. And I would just want to remind the public that we will not have a meeting next Tuesday between Christmas and New Year's. There'll be no Commissioners Court meeting, but we will be having our swearing-in ceremony and also a court meeting on that Sunday, January the 1st, 2023, at 1 p.m. here at the Administrative Courthouse, and we will have some light refreshments before and after. So encourage the public to attend. That is a public meeting, the swearing in, and we're excited to welcome our new folks. So we'll check that off. Let's go to let's go to item 3A, which is approve of a resolution recognizing Ron Marchant's retirement and any appropriate action. I'm going to go ahead and read this. So this is a resolution honoring Commissioner Ron Marchant for 30 years of service to Denton County. The Denton County Commissioners Court, Denton County, Texas, during a regular session on the 20th day of December 2022, considered the following resolution. And whereas Ron Marchant was sworn in as Precinct 6 Justice of the Peace January 1st, 1993, and will retire as Precinct 2 Commissioner on December 31st, 2022, after 30 years of dedicated service with the county. And whereas Judge Ron Marchant began his first term as Precinct 6 Justice of the Peace and served 14 years. And whereas Ron Marchant began his first term as Precinct 2 Commissioner on January the 1st, 2007, and was reelected 3 consecutive terms. And whereas Commissioner Marchant was instrumental in the creation of the Veterans Memorial of Denton County at the Carrollton Government Center, which was dedicated on March the 16th, 2010, with hundreds of veterans and their families and members of the community in attendance. And whereas Commissioner Marchant worked with local municipalities to bring economic development to Denton County, creating quality jobs for Denton County residents, including such companies as Nebraska Furniture Mart, Hillwood, Alliance Airport, and Cyrus One. And whereas Commissioner Marchant had compassion for those in need and oversaw the creation of the Community Grove at 1029 West Rosemead Parkway in Carrollton, harvest from the Community Grove has provided and will continue to provide hundreds of pounds of fresh fruit to area food pantries each year. And whereas Commissioner Marchant partnered with cities and the Texas Department of Transportation in funding the expansion of FM 423, FM 544 Parker Road, State Highway 121, I-35 North, FM 720, and the Denton County Transportation Authority, the DCTA. And whereas Commissioner Marchant helped guide the unprecedented COVID disaster response, and whereas Commissioner Marchant's interest in county employees motivated him to manage the creation of My Family Health Clinic, which opened for employees and retirees in September of 2021. And whereas Commissioner Marchant will be greatly missed by all of us throughout the county, and we wish him well in his retirement as he continues to serve the community in various ways and enjoy spending time with his family, 3 children, 3 grandchildren, and many friends. Now therefore be it resolved, the Denton County Commissioners Court, Denton County, Texas, does hereby extend to Precinct 2 Commissioner Ron Marchant our sincere and grateful appreciation for his dedicated service to Denton County. We congratulate Ron on his well-earned retirement and would like to thank him for the lasting impact he has made on this generation of county residents and those in the future. Done in open court this 20th day of December, 2022, upon a motion made by the chair and seconded by Commissioner Mitchell. All right, discussion.
Does he have to get to the podium?
He gets to say, I think he can have his chair. Commissioner Mitchell, would you like to go first as our senior member?
Well, baby. I just want to thank you for the service that you've provided to Denton County. Thank you for being who you are. You've made this Commissioner's Court a wonderful place to come every Tuesday. Your knowledge, your experience, your entertainment, and all that you've given to us, we could not have had it without you. I love you, Kevin, but I'm going to miss you, Ron. I'm going to miss all that you've done for this county, the work that you've done, the work that you did on the Veterans Memorial. You worked hard to make sure that was done and got it done in time. The work you've done on the, I never did get any of those blueberries though from that grove. The work you've done, you've just been a wonderful overall, all-around person. Your personality lends itself to welcome anybody and everybody in. You care about our seniors, our mental health people. You worked tirelessly during the pandemic to make sure that our seniors could have contact with their families. You've worked with us on the food insecurities. You've just been just a busy little person. I thank you and I love you and I appreciate all that you've done for Denton County, all that you're gonna do, because you're not finished. You're just now beginning. You know, you're going to leave here for a little while and take a little break and then get back into working, taking care of people, because that's who you are. You love making sure everybody's taken care of. You know, you have a family, a service family, who takes care of people, and you've learned that. And you absolutely do a wonderful job in making sure everyone feels worthy, making sure they keep their dignity. That's really important to me. When I first went into office, I wanted to make sure that everybody that came before us were allowed to keep their dignity. There are so many times that when we get into elected positions or positions of power, we think we look down on people. Ron Marchant, you've never looked down on anyone. You've always been just a wonderful person, and you welcome people in so they are able to relate to you no matter where you are and what they're doing and who they are. They can always relate to Ron Marchant. If they come in and they feel a little nervous, you always have a way of just making sure that, you know, maybe a little joke or something, lots of jokes, that will make them feel welcome. People need to know that they can contact and interact with their elected officials. People need to know that. People need to know you care. They don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And Ron Marchant, you care about people, you care about family. I'm telling you, I'm glad that I didn't work in your office because we'd have cut up so much, they would have put us out. So you're gonna have to come back every once in a while and cut up with us. So we can dance and sing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you play an instrument and I sing or dance. Thank you for 30 years in Denton County. That's a long time.
Thank you, baby.
You left your mark here. You made it better than it was when you got here.
Thank you.
And that's what's so important. I love you, and so long.
Thank you, baby.
Commissioner Martian, I am going to miss you. When I came on as commissioner, I thought I knew you because we had kind of worked together through the party for a number of years. But I found out I did not know you at all. You had a sense of humor that I had not really ever seen before. And certainly you've got the leadership ability in so many areas, from the clinic to the broadband that we're talking about now, and many other things. And I have been amazed and amused, and it'll be different with you gone, but I know you'll be still doing good for the community. Thank you for everything that you've done, and I appreciate your mentorship. Thank you so much.
Well, I spent quite a bit of time talking about you last week, so I'll try to keep this a little bit short. But obviously, as the newest member and being your bunkmate here, if you will, it's been a wonderful pleasure. And I've always been able to pick up the phone and call you, and you give great advice, great wisdom from all your years of experience. And it's greatly appreciated. And what I know best is everything that you do and the things that you say come up from the heart and from your Christianity. And you lead by that, and you lead by example. And all the things that were stated is unbelievable what you've been able to accomplish within this county over all these years. Because it's not easy to get things done. It really isn't. I mean, we all work very hard. This whole group works hard. Our assistants work hard. The whole county does. It just takes a long time to get things accomplished. And to hear all those wonderful accomplishments that people have no clue that you are actually involved with more heavily than they realize. For me, the medical clinic is just a monstrous accomplishment. And I know you had to spend a ton of time on that, and I personally use it, and it's a pleasure. But at the end of the day, you have done so much for this county that people will never understand or know. But us up here, we know what you put into it. And I really appreciate everything you've done for me. You've been a great mentor, and I'm gonna miss you big time. I really am. So I love you, buddy.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Commissioner, and I want to add some comments here for the record. You know, Ron, I think one of the things that's great about you is that you have an eye to history, and you're really big about history and the history of the county, and your family also in particular, and their service to the county and to the nation and to the state. But you also are very forward-looking, and you're a progressive person, and you're an innovator. And I think that's one of the reasons that we get along so well, is you're an idea person, and you think of ideas, and you thought of that grove down there, and you really did a great job of master planning that and overseeing the implementation of it and the creation of it, not only as a great service project for and a site improvement, but also a great project for the master gardeners and their volunteers, but also to help those less fortunate. So it's really a win-win on all those occasions. And the health clinic, I think that was just a great idea, and we referenced it earlier. And Jackie, thank you for helping to pull that off as well in a partnership with Ron and with his leadership. And I remember when you brought that forward, hey, I've got a great idea, and it was a great idea. And I'm glad that you also saw it through to completion, and that you were able to do that, and your attention to detail and making sure the lobby looked right and had the pictures. And you know, those of you who don't know Ron, you know, he's an artist, and he has an eye for detail and the aesthetic and how the things need to look. And I think that's very important, is how things look. We had over 200 people last week at your retirement reception. There's some great pictures here rolling. and people from across the county, and I think that large number of folks in attendance speaks well for you, and all the different firms that have dealt with you, and the different professions, and the different office holders, and the nonprofits. And I want to underline and underscore what Commissioner Mitchell said about COVID, and how Ron was in all those meetings with us, thinking about the people in the nursing homes. I can't look at you. Anyway, I made a mistake. I looked over there. I'm gonna look over here. No, we were working on lots of different COVID response efforts, and Ron was we all had different passions and everything, and that was something Ron was really passionate about, and making sure they had iPads, and that even taking them a little care package to those people who might not have had any human contact besides their direct care provider, and that you and Jackie made sure you bundled those up, and you got them, and you went and picked them out and handled the whole thing from beginning to end. And like you did so many other ideas, you handled the whole thing from beginning to end. And I think that really exemplified what you're all about. You were very hands-on and willing to do that. And lastly, I'll just, on a personal matter, just tell you thank you. You're one of my very best friends. And it's been a real honor to get to work with you all these years. The first time I met, well, not the first time I met Ron, but it was our first substantial meeting. We had coffee down there in Louisville. And you're like a brother I never had. And we spent lots of nights together on the phone talking, 30 minutes, an hour and a half. And we're going to still keep doing that. So, I love you, and I wish you all the best. Thank you. And I'm doing my ugly cry. Anyway, I'm going to hand it off to you.
Oh, my gosh. I'm such a spontaneous person. Jackie used to write me scripts. I never followed them. So you ruminate at night of what you're going to say. And, I've been with the county 30 years. I was with the city council 4 years in Carrollton. I think I was first elected as Vacation Bible School King. And I think that was in 1961 or 62. I still have the picture. But the girl was 2 foot taller than me, the queen. And, God calls people to do different things. And He's just truly been the master guide in my life. And I try to listen to Him in every way. And sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm very, very, like all of us, get very, very selfish. And that's when things go awry. But just know that God has directed my path. Also know that there comes a time in your life that you have to make big decisions. And those, my kids always give me a hard time, says, Dad, you didn't have one career, you had one life with multiple careers. And I can say that. This career of Denton County has made a tremendous impact on me and my family. It's given me the security that I needed. It's given me the outlet to do what God had called me to do. And the friendships that I've made that are here are lifelong friendships. They're not casual friendships. those of us that have been to battle, and during COVID, it was battle. Every day a battle against that terrible disease. And some of us lost people that we were very, very dear to us, dear to this county, dear to community, dear to individuals. But you guys, all the employees came to the rescue, and you stepped forward unbelievably. You guys just don't imagine 1,000 volunteers a day. 1,000 volunteers a day, and our employees stepped up like you would not believe. What an inspiring, what an unbelievable, selfless thing. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you very, very much for giving me the opportunity to love you. And I continue to love you for what you do for the community. And oh gosh, I have so much I could say. I could point out people, and I will. Andy, you are my brother. I have two brothers, and I say to them things that I say to you. And God has been in our conversations. And I will tell you, this is a godly man and a godly leader with a vision for this county and a love for this county. The hardest working guy I know. And I tell you, I even took double medicine this morning. Just to sedate me down. Just to sedate me down. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to admit that. I mean, but you're higher energy, and you have a vision and a drive and a passion that nothing can quench. You will always be my brother, and I will love you forever. I got a note from your mom and dad. It was a wonderful note talking about you and me, and they wanted me to take care of you. But I love you. Bobby, you and I have been through a lot, and I'm sorry I'm taking so long, but gosh, you don't retire, but thank you for what you said. Thank you for being there when I needed to talk through things. Thank you for being my mentor spiritually. And I thank you for your godly advice on a lot of fronts. I've talked to you about a lot of personal things that I wouldn't talk to anybody about. And I thank you for that. Thank you for leadership on this Commissioner's Court. Ryan, you and I have known each other for very long, and he gives me such a hard time about being so old. And what I pray for you is that your warranty runs out a little bit quicker than mine did. You know what I'm talking about.
No, absolutely.
But I know your heart. And I know that you have a passion for helping those around you and helping people through difficult times. Dealing with government, like you said, is slow at times. And I know there's a great future for you. And what you have done with your job in the last couple of years, you should be very, very proud of. And I love those talks that we had. And, you know, I am shorter than you. And what I've appreciated is that you never took the pen and connected the dots of my freckles on the top of my head. No, I didn't mean that. But I appreciate you, and I love you, and I pray for your leadership. I appreciate that. Diane, we have known each other in all kinds of situations, and I appreciate your willingness to serve in so many capacities and your ability to serve in leadership capacities. And you've dealt with elected officials for a long time, and to even think that you would even want to be an elected official is somewhat of a testimony to your servanthood. And I thank you for your service, and I thank you for your wise words, and I thank you for your friendship. And I love you, and I could go down the line with all these people and tell you how much you care. I care about you and how much you've taken care of me. They'll never buy another Coke Zero again. But I thank you, sir. I thank you very, very much. I could ramble. I'm starting to ramble. Pray for me and what's in front of me, okay? And I'll pray for you. And I pray for you every day that God will continue to bless. This is a fantastic county. Out of 254 counties, what a better place to be a part of. And you employees that are out there, you need to be lucky. I've seen the worst, but this is the best. Of course, I'm prejudiced, but this is the best. We have done so much, and I'm not saying that in a prideful way. But we up here cannot do what we do, but for you. And I thank you for that. And I thank you with all my heart. And I love you with all my heart. Thank you, sir.
Well, we made it through it. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously.
Well, good. Okay.
And I'll take my pen with me this time.
Commissioner, the Commissioner's Court chipped in amongst ourselves, and we have a special presentation for you, so.
got the hairpiece right.
Do you have a Sharpie?
You gonna go ahead? Thank you. That's
Okay, here we go.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
Ron, why don't you stand in the middle? If you stand behind.
Oh, you got this side?
Why don't you stand in the middle? There we go. There we go.
That is so nice.
Let's get this shot right. Yes.
Oh, of course. You want,
Oh, everybody.
okay, let her stand next to you.
All right, let's do one. Everybody in attendance, come get in a big group shot for Ron. He wants a big group picture.
Come on. Want us to get back here? Judge,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't get in front of the, back here.
All right, we're coming.
Everybody hold. Okay. And I have one more quick presentation for the commissioner. So you opted for, as part of your retirement, you opted for your, a watch. And it is so neat. Look at that, Michelle. It has got the courthouse on the square on it. Yes, and I may,
one of those? That's what I
well,
want.
we can get you one in due time.
In 2 years?
I don't know, whatever.
Isn't that nice? Now you got me going, Daddy. That's all right?
That's really cool.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice. If you look really close, it says Ron March on it.
Does it really?
No.
That's funny. I need to put this here. So I'm not sure.
Okay. Next, let's go to, we've got several items for executive session. First is 15A under Texas Government Code 418183F. Closed meeting to deliberate information which is confidential under the Texas Disaster Act related to managing emergencies and disasters and any appropriate action. 15B, Texas Government Code 5510761, deliberation regarding security devices or security audit. Closed meeting to deliberate the deployment or special occasions for implementation of security personnel or devices in Denton County owned facilities. 15C, Texas Government Code 5510745A1, personnel matters affecting the county advisory body. Closed meeting to deliberate the appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, or dismissal of a member of an advisory body with the Denton County Commissioners Court appointees to the Denton County Civil Service Commission. And 15D, Texas Government Code 5510745A1, personnel matters affecting the county advisory body. Closed meeting to deliberate the appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, or dismissal of a member of an advisory body with the Denton County Commissioners Court appointees to the Denton County Emergency Services District 1 and any appropriate action. And it is 10:36, and we are in executive session.